Top 10 most haunted historical sites in the world. Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to walk through a place where the past never truly lets go? Where every shadow could hide a spirit, and every whisper might be a voice from beyond the grave? From ancient castles to forgotten cemeteries and abandoned islands, the world is full of historical sites where tragedy and mystery linger long after death. But what if these stories weren't just legends? What if the ghosts of the past were still watching, waiting, or trying to tell us something? In this video, we're about to explore 10 of the most haunted historical sites on Earth, where history and the supernatural collide in ways that will send chills down your spine. Number 10. Hoia-Baciu Forest, Romania. People often call Hoia-Baciu in Romania the most evil forest on Earth. It is a scary and mysterious place. Strange things like hikers going missing, lights that don't make sense, and electronics breaking down have stumped both scientists and paranormal hunters. Many people think that the forest is a portal to other worlds, and the strange clearings and twisted trees only add to the feeling of dread. Visitors often say they feel watched, hear whispers in the wind, and get sick or feel very scared all of a sudden. Some people even say they've seen ghostly figures or flying figures in the trees. Hoia-Baciu is still one of the scariest places in the world to be outside. It is very quiet and has a history of strange things happening there. Number 9. Père-Lachaise Cemetery, France. Père-Lachaise in Paris is one of the most well-known cemeteries in the world. It is where thousands of people, including artists, writers, and rebels, are buried. But along with its fame comes a strong reputation for ghost sightings. A lot of people who visit say they see shadowy figures hiding behind tombs, hear footsteps behind them, or get a sudden chill while going along quiet paths. Some people say they have seen the ghosts of great people like Oscar Wilde or Jim Morrison walking around near their graves. Père-Lachaise has a very haunting atmosphere that draws paranormal fans from all over the world. This is because of the large number of burials and the long history of sadness. Number 8. Château de Bris, France. In the Loire Valley, the Château de Bris is famous for its beauty, but there is a scary story of murder and betrayal that goes on beneath its surface. The Green Lady is the castle's most famous ghost. She is thought to be the spirit of Charlotte de Brissac, who was killed after being caught having an affair. Her ghost, dressed in a long green dress, is often seen walking around the castle, especially in the tower room where she died so tragically. People who saw her say they heard her soft sobs and felt her temperature drop quickly. It is said that even overnight guests feel uneasy and hear strange noises at the chateau, which makes it one of France's most hauntingly beautiful sights. Number 7. Castle of Good Hope, South Africa. It is the oldest colonial house in South Africa, and it is in Cape Town. But behind its beauty lies a scary past. As a military fortress and prison, it was used to punish troops and prisoners harshly. A tall, glowing figure was seen walking through the castle's rooms during this time, which is where many ghost stories come from. People also think that the ghost of Governor Peter von Noot, who died soon after giving a soldier the death sentence, walks around the grounds forever feeling guilty. People who work there say they hear voices in rooms that aren't occupied, heavy footsteps on stone floors, and doors opening on their own. There are still vivid memories of colonial violence and scary stories about the castle. Number 6. Highgate Cemetery, England. Not only are London's Highgate Cemetery's Victorian tombs very fancy, but there are also scary ghost stories that go along with them. Overgrown paths and old crypts are great places for ghosts to live, and many sightings have been reported over the years. The most well-known story is about the Highgate vampire, a tall, dark figure with bright red eyes that is said to show up at night among the graves. Visitors have also said that they have seen things pushing them, strange mists forming near gravestones, and sounds whispering their names. With its creepy atmosphere and Gothic design, Highgate Cemetery is still one of the world's most haunted cemeteries. Number 5. Eastern State Penitentiary, USA. The Philadelphia Eastern State Penitentiary is one of the scariest jails that has been left empty in the world. It was built in the 1800s and was the first prison to use solitary confinement as a way to help prisoners get better, even though it often drove prisoners crazy. Today, the falling cell blocks and rusty bars make the place feel very scary. Visitors often say they hear strange footsteps, whispers, and loud bangs coming from locked cells and empty halls. People who are interested in ghosts say they have caught shadows and strange figures on camera in cell block 12. The penitentiary is a disturbing reminder of how cruel prisons used to be because the pain that inmates went through seems to linger. Number 4. Mary King's Close, Scotland. Mary King's Close is tucked away under the streets of Edinburgh. It used to be a busy lane that was closed off when the plague hit. This underground maze has been haunted for hundreds of years by stories of trapped ghosts, plague victims, and tragic families. Modern tourists who have been to the close say they have seen ghostly figures, heard soft cries, and felt cold hands brush against them in small passages. Annie, a young girl who is thought to have died of the plague, is one of the most well-known ghosts. People leave toys for her in a small room that is said to be her home. The tunnels are not well lit, and the past of sickness and hopelessness makes Mary King's Close one of the scariest places in Scotland's history. Number 3. Poveglia Island, Italy. Poveglia Island is just off the coast of Venice. It is now completely empty, but it was once used as a quarantine station for people who had the bubonic plague. Thousands of sick people were brought here to die, and there are still huge graves full of their bodies below the ground. Later, the island was home to a mental hospital where reports of unethical medical practices spread. People who have been on the island say they felt a huge sense of fear, heard cries reverberating through empty buildings, and saw dark forms watching from broken windows. The island's scary history and the fact that no one lives there anymore have made it known as one of the scariest and most haunted places in Italy, giving it the name the Island of No Return. Number 2. Bhangarh Fort, India. Many people believe that Bhangarh Fort in Rajasthan is India's most haunted historical place. There are stories about curses and dark magic all around the fort, which is now a quiet, crumbling ruin. The most famous story is about a wizard who tried to cast a spell on Princess Ratnavati but failed. He then cursed the whole country and died. Soon after, the fort was strangely left empty. Even the Archaeological Survey of India doesn't let people into the fort after dark these days, which adds to its creepy image. Travelers say they hear sounds that don't belong to anyone, see shadowy figures moving through the ruins, and feel like someone is watching them from behind. When you put together old buildings, silence, and sad tales, you get a very unsettling feeling. Number 1. The Tower of London, England. One of the most historically important and scary sites in Europe is the Tower of London. It was built by William the Conqueror and became famous as a place where many people were tortured and killed. The most commonly seen ghost is that of Anne Boleyn, who was beheaded by King Henry VIII. People often see her carrying her head or gliding through the church where she was buried. People have also said they saw the crying ghost of Lady Jane Grey and the dark figures of the 2 young boys who were thought to have been killed inside the tower walls. Guards have long talked about strange noises, footsteps resonating through empty hallways, and sudden cold spots. These and other things have helped the tower earn its scary reputation as one of the most spooky places in the world. If you love exploring haunted history and chilling mysteries, hit subscribe so you never miss another spine-tingling adventure.